How's it? You know the rules. Aloha. Best surfer in the world, Sterling Spencer, and Cousin Ryan presents Pinch My Salt.
Jeez.
2025 Ding Donger.
Dude, I saw you at the gym.
You did? Must have been a doppelganger because it wasn't May. Was it Paul Giamatti?
Yeah, it was Paul
People
Giamatti.
say I look like Paul Giamatti.
Who's that?
He's a big, portly man with a big nose.
Portly man.
But he's one of my favorite actors.
Oh, he's like a super good actor.
Super good actor. But
Yeah.
I don't want to be like Paul Giamatti.
You know,
I want to look like...
Ben Stiller.
What celebrity should I want to look like?
I was thinking the guy on Fast and Furious.
Paul Walker?
Yeah.
I want to look like Donnie Darko. Jake Gyllenhaal and Donnie Darko days.
Yeah, that would be a good vibe.
With a little like mole right here.
How can you get there?
I have to wear a hoodie and lose 70 pounds. 70 pounds.
How much weight are you losing this year?
All right.
And what is it going to take for you to do it?
Cut to last year. I need to lose weight.
Really?
I'm going to start January 1st like the rest of the world.
That's a good idea.
So
no one ever tries that.
No one's ever... I'll do something, I promise. Guys, keep me accountable this year. I'm going to lose weight. I lied. I didn't lose the weight.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm not making excuses.
No
I'm just
excuses.
undisciplined and loser. Okay?
You're tacky and I hate you.
I'm going to lose some weight this year, I promise. I don't want to put a number on.
I'm going to lose some weight this year. How much do you need to lose? Be honest.
Need to lose? To live longer?
To look like Paul Walker.
Jake Gyllenhaal and Donnie Darko, I would want to be probably down to 160. And I'm probably like 230 right now.
Right. So what's the math?
30,
40.
60 pounds.
Damn.
I can do it with the help of our pinchers.
I think in a year, if you followed my rules, you could lose 50 pounds.
Yeah. I could be down to 180. To 180.
Because I started gym last year.
Yeah. Who's he?
Around December.
Yeah.
Last summer, not this summer, but the last summer, I was 200 pounds.
Dang.
And I'm 160.
That's crazy.
I'm 163.
And you did it right. Slow and low, baby.
Well,
Not crazy diet.
dude, you gotta count the calories.
Count the calories.
It's the secret. I try to lie to myself for so long.
that you could
I was
eat.
like, oh, you don't have to. I think all the stupid diets, it's literally people just not wanting to just actually do the work.
I know.
If you eat like 300 to 500 more calories that day,
Yeah.
that is like a week of dieting. You have to get back to where you were. Dang. You're going backwards.
That's like 2 weeks.
And then you start making excuses like, it's my genetics.
It's true. It's
And
the
then more
algorithm.
excuses. It's like, that's what we had been in. We're like,
I know.
oh, the Spencer genes.
I've been blaming the algorithm my whole life. The genetic algorithm. Well, let's do it, guys.
What is it going to take for you? Like, what goal in your head would make you really do it?
Well, I do turn 40 in 2 years,
Oh, yeah.
and I would love to go to Ireland with my wife, and I'd like to be skinny in Ireland.
Why don't you be like gnarly, though?
Be gnarly in
Like
Ireland?
buff. You want to get to Ireland with a huge chest and stand on that cliff and go,
Kiss the Blarney Stone.
I want the wind blowing in your,
If I have
in your
hair.
hairs.
Whatever hairs I got left. You know what? Let's do a quick hair show real quick. I don't think I've ever done that.
Okay. You're really, I like where you're starting this year. You're just honest.
Exposing it. All right, guys. This is what it looks like. Oh, God. It's bad.
Do you think you'll ever shave it off?
Speaking of hair,
What?
did you see Paul Fisher?
No.
He's got hair again.
He bought hair?
He has a full head of hair.
Shut up.
What? Check the clip.
Nothing like sand in my toes and wind in my hair, baby. Yeah! Merry Christmas!
Have you not seen it?
No.
And he's got full head of hair.
Oh, so he did transplant?
He transplanted.
Jeez.
Good on you, Paul Fisher.
Why hasn't Kelly done that?
I know.
Dude, Kelly should do that. How sick would that be?
We would make fun of him for like a year, and then he'd be
I
back.
don't know if we couldn't make fun of him anymore. If he had hair like mine,
Dude.
could you imagine his turns would look so sick?
Gosh. You know Kelly's thought about it. You know Kelly has met with a hair guy. And like, we could take you to Turkey.
Turkey.
You'd
Maybe
be
that's why the wave pool's in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, he's got a hair guy?
Yeah, it's really setting it up.
Dude.
But what's it really going to take for you to do it? Like, what in your
I've
head?
get all
Like,
nervous.
what vision really is like, I want to get there.
You know what the vision is, and it's been kind of fueling my flames lately, is I really want this podcast and for us to be successful. And I know I need the energy, I need the body, I need the time to make that happen.
It's the energy.
The energy, get the energy back.
I notice like when your testosterone goes up,
Yeah.
when I started lifting weights,
Yeah.
it makes you want to do so much more stuff.
Like seize the day.
I can tell when my testosterone's down, it's like, I don't want to like travel.
Yeah.
It's like all the things you love.
Yeah, they kind of.
A lot of it's your testosterone's low. One famous actor, he got the TRT shot,
Yeah.
which is testosterone shots. And he was about to retire.
Really?
He got this shot and he's like, I took on 3 movies. Like, he's like, I can't believe, like, I almost quit.
It gives you your balls back.
Dude, it's kind of gnarly.
All right, so we need to get our testosterone
But
up.
what's gnarly about testosterone?
What? Makes you.
This is going to be the hardest part for you.
Okay.
When you get into perfect shape. Dude, the chicks, they smell it.
Oh, it's like if a married man, you're screwed.
Dude, chicks will be smelling. You'll catch them smelling you. Like,
At church.
cougars. Dude, church is going to be gnarly.
Dude, all the church ladies.
You're going to have to get like bear spray
Oh, yeah.
to keep them
Cougar
off you.
spray. What?
Dude, we should make cougar spray
For the cougars.
to keep the old ladies off you.
What's the opposite of testosterone? Menopause?
It's what's in tofu.
Just tofu spray?
It's estrogen.
Okay, spray estrogen at them.
Dude,
West Peak.
these new cans are nerdy.
Cha-ching. Pinch My Clips brought to you by West Peak.
Dude, let's freaking get peeking.
Let's peek it. What's Gabriel doing? This is how they celebrate Christmas? Do they have a fire hydrant in their house?
I'm like speechless.
I know. Look at that sex
Is this
stuff.
what happens when you're a top surfer?
You get a fire hydrant in your house.
Right. They have to hose them down.
They're so hot. He's got Olympic money from that photo he took, right?
Oh, really?
The point. He doesn't have to surf anymore.
Right. Already doesn't have to surf anymore.
Ever since the photo. He bought that nice mirror.
Look at the sets, the swells.
It looks like a Lord of the Rings movie.
It's endless.
Jeez.
It's never ending. Just how many waves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking off on the first wave of the set is sketch balls.
Oh, yeah, because look what's behind you. Oh, all right, another one.
So, dude, they're saying this is going to be the biggest wave ever.
This guy right here. Alos Leber.
Look how tiny he is.
Jeez.
How big that wave is.
Seriously, just take it in.
I think it's the first over 100-foot wave.
What's Laird say about it?
Laird's running like...
Laird's in hiding.
Well, Laird said it was physically impossible to
Yeah,
ride a 100-foot wave.
It's like a treadmill and you can't.
But this is it.
Maybe
This is a 100-foot wave.
That's gnarly.
Look how tiny he is.
Let's
Because he's not even at the bottom of the wave.
I know, look.
The bottom of the wave is down there.
Yeah, another 20 feet.
Yeah.
Day 64 of posting a surf video every day until I'm sponsored. Whoa.
Jeez.
Whoa.
I don't know if he's going to get sponsored.
Not today.
Yeah, we need to put him in the lab for sure. How many days do you think it'll take?
At that style, I would say another 5,000.
He might have to start an OnlyFans or something.
That's true. Dude, what is Italo doing?
Oh my.
What was he thinking?
And then just straight into regular fat.
He just did a face plant on
He
purpose.
did a super face plant.
Look at his face.
He probably went, hiya! He has so much energy, it's like...
I know, it's like a squirrel.
He is a squirrel.
He's a surfing squirrel. Who's this?
Is this Gen Z chicks?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, these are Gen Zers, dude.
That's
They
what
don't surf anymore. They like do everything while surfing.
So this is like the perfect woman.
No, dude. These are the dangerous Gen Z chicks.
Yeah, but she's ironing.
But she's not ironing like for her hubby.
Oh, it's just for
It's
looks.
just for the gram.
Right, you gotta iron for the hubby.
I think chicks back in the day, they used to do this and not
film it.
They didn't film it.
Yeah, they just
Like
ironed.
moms are just ironing while
Starching.
while surfing.
Do people starch shirts anymore?
Is she starching while shredding?
The squirt boating. It's a unique kayaking discipline where the whole point is to submerge yourself underwater for as long as possible.
Oh my gosh, I've seen this.
Squirt boating. Just looks like an easy way to die.
Like, these guys are on drugs.
Squirting? Look, it's a thing.
This is really fun.
You go under and try not to
This
die.
is my squirt board.
My squirt board.
I want to see the squirt board shaper. What he's like.
Oh, he's probably
This is my
intense.
squirt board shaper. He's like, hey. This seems like if you're like, you're not good at foiling.
Right.
You're not good at kayaking. It's like, this is squirt boarding is last ditch effort.
It's like rollerblading.
Like, just get sucked underwater and spin.
Is any squirters out there?
Yeah, any squirt boarders, hit us up. Dude, I heard in the animal kingdom, this is how they foil board.
Like a this is how they.
Come on. Kind of sick.
That was sick. He just did something.
Dude, what if we started like a trail foil boarding?
And this is what you do?
Yeah, and you and me. What if we made some kind of contraption where we could bounce
Oh,
in
yeah.
the woods?
Like moon shoes. Remember Nickelodeon moon shoes?
But it's got to be like a foil.
How do we do it?
We got to bring foiling to land.
I know. We needed more foilers.
Yeah.
Dude, what is this called? What is this maneuver called? To me, that's a frontside board slide from a skater's perspective.
Well, it's more his fins, like
really?
it's
So a
kind
blunt?
of like a 5-0.
A blunt stall? Doink? Oh, yeah. It's like a blunt stall on a
It's a
wave.
blunt stall.
Dude.
It's pretty sick.
I know. I like it.
But his shorts and surfboard combo really
Oh,
throws you off.
is it too loud?
It's a little fancy. But the thing's so sick.
Dude, he just blunt stalled.
Yeah, that was a blunt slide.
Dude, he blunt slid away. Oh, what?
This guy skimboarded Jaws.
Dude, look at how freaking frantic he is.
God, that was nice. He's in the barrel.
On a skimboard?
Dude, that was kind of the wave of the event.
Wait, so this is recent?
If only he could, like, keep his arms steady. So this is my question.
What?
Laird saying towing ends harder. A skimboarder, could a skimboarder paddle in?
Yeah, could he? I think the answer's no.
Like, if it's so hard, how's this guy, like, sliding like a maniac on a skimboard?
You know what it is? It's like somebody picking you up. Like, you know how hard it is to dunk? It's like some big guy picking me up, and all I have to do is go like this. You know what I mean?
Right. It's like if Shaq was behind you.
And he lifted me up by my haunches.
And people are wondering, like, dude, is shacking in harder when you're dunking?
Yeah. They call it shacking in.
When Shaq toes you in dunking, is it harder?
So the paddling, the timing, the ready, but it's just like,
It's a cheat code.
yeah, it's a cheat code. Uh-oh.
Dude, Aki's gnarly
Aki's
lately.
back.
I feel like he's looking like a little shorter in his older age.
Well, I think his hips are better now, so he's able to get lower.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude, those waves are huge. Worst wipeout ever, Sterling?
Oh my gosh, dude, I saw this. Look at this. He nosedives and freaking like cartwheels.
What?
It doesn't stop.
Dude. Jeez.
Dude, slow-mo these freaking cartwheels.
Here it is.
Like, think about his neck.
Brain injury.
Where's his
injury.
neck going? It's slapping inverted.
Poor guy.
His neck is getting he's scorpioning over and over and
It's
over.
like-
Is this kid okay? Can we check in on him?
Dude.
What's his name? I think his name's Tyler or something.
Dude, Tyler, are you okay? And then look at all that water. Later, dude.
Yummy. Ooh, a Hawaiian chip.
Yeah, waves just eat you. Oh, pelican.
Dude, this guy's fighting all the birds. Dude, get out of my way!
Kook bird.
I'm surfing every day till I get sponsored. You're messing up my clip. Move it, birds. Jeez, can a guy shred? You see the bird? He went over and falls. He's like, you fucking cook. I was here first. That bird, I think the bird has the right of way.
Oh, you're right.
And he like freaking staunched it.
Dude.
Because the bird had the inside track.
Yeah, he was there
He's
first.
like, this is my wave, punk.
So this is a kook, the dude. But if birds can fly, that's not fair. They can get priority whenever they want.
Well, they've been here a lot longer.
Look at him.
Oh. Hey, how's it? CIYMA. Oh, he's heading to the Eddy. That's Landon.
That's the winner?
Yeah, he was like cruising to the contest. He's like, whoa, how's it?
The cops can't get me.
Yeah, he couldn't drive. He had to be incognito. So he's like, oh,
Dude.
just surf to the contest. Yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah, just grab my jersey and my board for me. Yeah. Yee.
Dude,
Yee. Chicamponos.
look at that.
Ah.
He goes through traffic like nothing.
What a freaking legend.
Dude. Oh, I love this. What was he doing?
Dude, this guy, he's going for this new maneuver, the barrel dodge 9000.
Dude.
I got it.
What is going on? Oh.
Dude, it's kind of sick. What if he pulled it?
Dude, if he pulls this.
When I was younger, it was the most amazing trick was going to be like a full barrel.
Yeah. Oh, like you barrel the barrel.
Yeah, you barrel roll in the barrel.
Dude, yeah, that'd be called what? Like
It's a barrel roll in a barrel.
Look at it. We don't even have to say anything. That is the funniest surf clip ever made, dude.
He's like, I got this new Hurley wetsuit.
Oh, that is so awesome.
This new Hurley wetsuit should make me shred.
Speaking of big waves, I could ride this one.
Look how perfect this big wave. This is Kolohe.
I could ride that.
It's perfect. It's so smooth. And
Look at it.
you think you could ride that?
Yeah, and then you get one picture of me and I stop.
And we frame it.
Yeah.
I know it never breaks.
It's just look at it.
It's just perfect. It's so easy.
I could do that.
I honestly think you can't.
You can't. Yeah, you're probably right.
It's a right.
True. I'd be
You'd
backside.
be on your backhand.
Never
And that
mind.
whitewater,
Scary.
it would be hunting you down. Your legs would be like, "Ah."
Yeah, my little chubby heel would be digging into the water.
You would go straight too, and you'd be like, oh.
I feel like I could.
Dude, this is one of the best barrels I've ever seen at Pipeline.
Dude, he's done. He's not even going to...
This is Baron Mamiya, I think his name is.
The camera guy, thank God he pulled up there.
Look how long it went.
Oh. They probably thought
It's
he
one
was...
of the best barrels I've ever seen, I feel like.
Gee, what does that feel like getting
nice.
shot out like a bullet?
Feels so good.
Ah, every pore on your body
You
must
just
be...
feel like you could slay any chick.
It's all it is.
Like,
That and just kill any man just by
you could
looking.
kill anyone and slay any chick.
Dang, that's what a barrel does to
Like
you.
he could walk up to any OnlyFans chick after that
Just
on the beach and be like, "What's up, dude?" I was peaking the other day.
You were?
I was west peaking.
Yeah. Dude.
When I'm west peaking, it's like freaking. I'm in a 10-foot barrel, and there's mermaid chicks.
Oh, like helping you?
Well, they're just like, they're all like flashing me.
Oh, mermaids can flash?
Yeah, they flash you in the barrel. And it's like, but you're so locked in. You're
Yeah.
such a core lord. You just keep going in the barrel. You don't even need them. You're just standing in the barrel and get spit out. Like,
That's what this does?
dude, a couple sips of this. That's the energy.
Well, for me, it got me through the holidays. Those late nights wrapping gifts.
Oh, really? That's what it did for you? A little different, but...
Guys, go to drinkwestpeak.com. Type in Pinch My Salt. Get 20% off. West Peak with us, guys. It's time to peak it.
Oh, my God.
Dude, you know how Pipeline didn't stream it? I was watching Nathan Florence's YouTube stream. It had like 16,000 followers, and it was cool because he was about to go out.
Dude, I kind of dig the...
I loved it.
It felt like I was like in the crowd or something.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh no way! Oh my gosh! boss. That's at 30.
I'm gonna wax my boards and put my suit on.
What are you gonna ride, Nate?
I'm gonna ride my 6'8". Imagine a big turn.
Hey! Come on! Come on!
And they never would read my comments, but they were. It was cool to like sit there with Nathan.
I love that Nathan won the contest.
I know. Nathan Florence won. He's the new Pipe Masters.
Mr. Nathan Florence.
But is it bad because you kind of talk down on it?
Well, I think he's stoked
Yeah.
because one day no one's gonna remember this weird 3-year.
It'll just be on the list.
And Nathan's gnarly.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look great.
Yeah.
Like that 3-year gap, it's Balaram Stack, John, and Nathan Florence.
Yeah. Dude.
So no one's gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is weird. Freaking
Yeah.
Sterling Spencer won the pipe. Like
Yeah.
if I had won it, people
Yeah.
would be like, oh, this is a little sus.
I mean, it was an insane wave he got. That one at the end, and he came out. Oh, cut to it.
well, I think it's great that he won it
Yeah.
because it's like if any year, it's like he stole one,
He got
and
one.
then the right person stole it,
Good on you, Nate.
even though it wasn't like a real Pipe Masters.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't pick a better name to get put up on that list.
Yeah, dude. It was so sick.
It was so fun to watch, and it was so ghetto, and it felt like more real or something.
I know. It did seem a little like... it felt almost like we put it on in Navarre, Florida or something. It just felt cheap.
We're under a tent. Come on down.
And someone kept...
Someone brought us burgers, dude.
Someone kept handing out burgers. And
Dude, they brought us burgers. This is the
Someone-
Pipeline Masters.
You want a burger? Yeah, Arto, you want a burger? You guys want a burger? Lydia, you want a burger? Never mind.
You want a burger? He said there's 18 burgers.
Steal a burger there, Leo.
This is crazy. We're getting down to it here. Nate's in the lead. Pretty, how are you?
Dude, it was like, who wants a burger? Who wants a burger? But it was cool. Nathan won.
It was really fun to watch. I liked it better than they should definitely have a webcast,
Yeah.
but it was nice not hearing the dumb announcers.
That's what it was.
Today, oh boy, 6.5.
It took away that cheesiness.
Yeah,
of it.
they took the cheese out.
Yeah.
I think if the WSL could like see this and be like, maybe we should like
Yeah.
bring our core lords back and
It was-
just let them do it and see what happens.
Yeah. They just need one smart guy that can get the internet working.
Yeah, we need one dude to connect the internet and then just let him have it.
It was like Napoleon Dynamite meets like surfing. It was cool. It was so bad but good.
Dude, one thing that was blowing my mind,
What?
the chicks were surfing, and I'm like, dude, these chicks are in thongs, pulling into barrels. And
Yeah.
they're just like,
Gosh.
it
Dude.
was blowing my mind. Like, what other sport
I know.
are chicks in thongs and just shredding their sport?
I know.
Could you imagine tennis chicks in thongs and they're like, ah!
I know. Just like ace.
Like, wow. Dude, it's blowing my mind.
I know. Like if basketball chicks were just thonging it up.
Oh my God. Like Caitlin Clark, she's out there and she's like, "Fuh." And like the screen is just like taint.
Slow mo.
Yeah, and they
Taint.
do a slow-mo of a chick like volleyball and she's like,
I know. It's crazy
how's
that
it
we.
legal?
I know how we allowed it. And like kids are watching it. Like 12-year-old boys are like, I love Pipeline.
I mean, one shot, she was like doing this gnarly and like literally just straight
I know.
vagina.
And if you're that girl's boyfriend, you're probably like,
You're like, yeah. And you're like,
everyone saw my girlfriends. That's interesting. Yeah, you're right. We need to like.
I'm not saying we should take it out. I'm
You're
all for
encouraging-
it.
How do they stay on in the wipeouts?
The thongs? I think the wedgies. And they squeeze
Oh.
the butt cheeks. Over.
That's why they're doing all those like ups and downs and keeping the butt tight.
Right.
So do you? I know we've talked about this, and I hate to even say the R word, but do you do resolutions?
I don't.
You don't believe in them?
Once you hit the 12th,
Yeah.
every day is a new year.
Yeah.
And when you get in that New Year's resolution, it's a trap.
It is a trap.
Because then you're waiting for the next year.
Yeah, you're like, I got 3 months. Yeah, you're right. Resolutions are terrible.
Every day I wake up,
They're bad.
I think everyone should go through a brain injury. Not really, but if you
Right.
could just almost die, and I swear it's like when you almost die, it's like, all right, my priorities are set straight now.
Right.
It's like I'm not messing around anymore.
Well, you don't take for granted everything like I do.
When you're a kid and everything's just given to you, perfect bodies, perfect testosterone,
Yep.
you don't need to work for anything.
Yep. It's too easy.
So then you just sit at home on video games,
Yep.
pleasure seeking,
Pleasure sneaking.
eating goldfish, and
I think you're right. Resolutions are bad because you're always just like, oh, I got a month till that next. It's like, no, start now. Start now, guys.
Do you think you'll ever go back to the gym?
I'm
Your
thinking,
autograph is up in the gym now.
I know. At least got to check it out. I will. I just need to get my core back.
What scares you about the gym?
Nothing scares me about the gym except
Really?
being alone in the sauna with some guy.
I was just in the sauna, and there's
Yeah.
3 of us in the dark just sitting there.
Didn't you hear a guy like listening to music one time?
Oh my god. Dude, I was in the sauna, and this guy, he had his AirPods in,
Yeah, yeah.
and he was like, what's up? Like acting real gnarly.
Tough guy.
And he didn't know I could hear the music. And he's blasting Taylor Swift.
Really?
I don't know about you.
And he's like,
And he was trying to act like it was hip hop or something, like the way he was bobbing. And I was like, dude, I can totally hear Taylor Swift.
yeah. I mean, if he was in the 90s, he would have got beat up.
I mean, I punched him in the face.
Guys, Sterling's getting pissed.
Straight into character.
Comment, like, and subscribe, you jerks.
You know the rules.
Write us a sweet comment.
Hey guys, you know the rules. You should follow and subscribe. And
Like it, hit the bell.
is that how you do it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go do it right now.
All right, guys, you know the rules. Subscribe, follow, and tickle that like button.
They should add it as a shaka button
They should have a
instead of a thumbs up.
wonder if we could get a custom.
YouTube shaka. Go like it.
Dude, how is that freaking giant swell?
What's it called? Eddie Hookah or something?
Yeah, it's the Eddie Hookah. The Eddie Hookah?
The Eddie Hookah prize or something?
Did he win the Eddie Hookah?
What is it? Explain it to me.
The Eddie Aikau.
The Eddie Aikau.
It's, to me, it is the biggest surf contest on planet Earth.
And it's where?
It's at Waimea Bay.
Waimea
in
Bay.
Hawaii.
Dude.
And the reason it's so crazy, the contest is only held sometimes once every 10 years.
What?
Because it has to be so big to break there.
Oh, okay.
So it's been like crazy. We had one last year and this year. It's the first time it's been run 2 years in a row.
Oh.
I was watching it and I'm like, dude, these guys are cowboys. What's amazing about Waimea Bay, normally waves that big, they break way far out.
Yeah.
Because like waves that big aren't meant to break that big right on the shore.
Mhm.
Because it takes the reef to be perfect. The everything has to be perfect. That's why that event's so special, because you can stand like 50 yards. You're watching these guys just tally-ho!
Yeah,
Like
mountains.
it's insane. Like it
Jeez.
shouldn't. It's when I've seen 2 of them in my life. I
Oh.
saw when Bruce Irons won,
Dude.
and I saw when Kelly won. And I remember standing on the cliff watching Bruce and Andy get their like perfect scores.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. I'm going to surf Waimea Bay one day.
Have you surfed it?
Well, what's funny is there's levels to
Okay.
Waimea Bay.
Okay.
Because I surfed at 15 to 20. And when I got out there, I'm like, this isn't that hard. Like, seriously, I was like, this is so easy.
Wow.
But I wasn't actually surfing Waimea Bay.
Okay. You were in the wrong spot?
No. Waimea Bay isn't Waimea Bay until it's like 30 feet.
Okay.
So like literally just 10 feet makes the difference. Like when it's like 20 and under, which is the biggest ever anywhere, it's like this real easy, like I remember riding a wave like almost flat and straight. I was
Yeah.
like, this is a big mush ball. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just not that. Maybe I was a kid watching Bruce Irons and I thought it was gnarlier.
Oh, I see. You were surfing Waimea. Hey.
But then one day I paddled out and the swell was rising. So I was out, I like thought I was all gnarly and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a real set came. And I remember I was watching like, I think it was like this guy, Noah Boudreau,
Mhm.
who won it he was out and he took off on like a real one. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's such another level out here.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do that. Like, it was literally like that much bigger and heavier, and it's right next to this cliff. And like,
Dude. When it breaks, does your board rattle?
yeah, it's in the wave. It's not really like, it only is a wave for like 5 seconds, and then it turns into white water.
The explosion.
So it's this bubble. It's like, and you're like, ah, and then it's like,
dude.
It's really just a drop. It's like bull riding.
So it's not a barrel?
You can pull in, but you're going to die.
So it's just meant to conquer the giant.
It's literally just this giant free fall.
Jeez.
That's why I was surfing it not at the right size.
Right.
But I thought I was gnarly, but I was not even close.
So this year was gnarly.
This year is like as big as it gets. When it's closing out, that means it's the right size.
Jeez. And who won it?
This freaking core lord won.
Do you know his name?
Landon McNamara.
Landon McNamara.
What's sick? Last year, this guy Luke won, and he was a lifeguard.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was on duty that day.
And he's like, I'll surf it.
And they like let him off to surf his heats.
Take a break, son.
So then they're homies. On the North Shore, there's like underground legends, and then there's like the fancy legends, like the Florences.
Right.
The Florences are like the fancy legends. They get all the money.
YouTube channel.
They get all the fame.
Yeah.
Like they get all the sunscreen sponsors.
Yeah.
And Landon and Luke are like the underground core lords.
Right. The people's people.
Yeah. And they like grown up there. I remember they were younger than me when I was living there. Like, I remember it's cool seeing the younger guys. Now they're the guys.
Yeah.
Because I was always so scared of the older guys. So whenever they won, it just scared me. Like, they're just so mean.
Yeah.
So it's fun seeing the younger crew win because they're way more like, maybe because I'm older, so I don't have to be scared.
Right.
But they seem more humble.
Like happy and humble.
But Landon, he did like, dude, they got to make a movie on him.
What?
He did like the most core lord week of anyone's life ever.
So he won the thing.
Well, he went to jail the next day.
Why?
I guess he had a warrant for his arrest.
So he won the thing and then they cuffed him?
I guess he had a warrant for his arrest. And the next day they're like, well, we found you.
You're all over they just walk up to the podium.
But he's talked about this. He went through gnarly brain injury.
Oh, dude.
And if people don't know anything about brain injuries, you get insane anger problems. So he didn't know.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, I just watched this thing on the news and stuff, and he's talking about it. It sounded like he didn't realize CTE was setting in.
Wow.
So he was just so angry, and he was like breaking things and stuff.
Oh, wow.
But then when he got out of jail, he went and got help. So I don't know if it's fair.
Right.
I feel like he should be pardoned. Well, I feel like as long as the person's like, oh, like mental health issues, it's not like a decision.
Right.
You find out after you do the damage.
Right. It's true. Yeah.
So like there should be like,
Grace.
if they don't, they should be like going to get help and doing the work. And if they do it, it's like, no, you're good.
Right.
And that's what he's been saying and promoting. He's like, I'm trying to inspire kids. Like when I was watching the contest, I'm like, dude, I'm watching these kids eat crap.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's a brain injury.
I know. They're all going to come out.
This kid, Jake Mackey, someone needs to check in on this kid.
After the fall he took?
Every wave, he's jumping head first. Like, this kid is gnarly.
He's probably like...
He used to live with Uncle Marshall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like, he's just this nice little kid. He charges so hard. And someone's got to talk to this kid. Like
relax.
We need a helmet on him. We need bubble wrap.
Yeah.
When you're young...
You
don't know what the damage you're doing.
You're invincible up
like
here.
When I was 17, I wasn't charging like this kid, but for me, where I came from, I was going for it.
Yeah.
And I started hitting my head a bunch, and I started getting weird anxiety, and it changed me as a person. And I think, if Landon, if he could like make the best of this, it's like, us core lords that have brain injuries, we need to like get together and like we need like a plan for these kids.
Yeah, for the next generation.
Yeah, like you can't ride these waves and escape.
Yeah.
All these guys are getting brain injuries. Damn. Even if you're not falling.
Really?
Yes. Like this famous doctor, Dr. Gordon, who makes this supplement called Brain Rescue 3, which helped me insanely. He's like, all he does is CTE, which is brain issues.
Yeah.
People who ride jet skis are getting CTE.
From the pounding?
Just that jolt.
Ooh.
It's constant little jolts is what messes your brain up.
Not a big one. It can even be just a bunch of...
big one, I mean, it messes your brain up, but you know to stop.
Right.
Because it hurts.
Yeah.
The little ones, you just keep doing. So the jet ski riders, they're riding all day and they're like...
So Raymana. He might strangle a celebrity one day.
So yeah, like... We need a plan for these kids.
Well, maybe Landon can help now that he's kind of on top right now.
There's this thing called a Q collar that's new, and you slip it around your neck, and it presses on the veins, on your jugular veins or something, and it puts more blood in your brain. And it's showing like less concussions.
Oh, you wear it while you're surfing? Oh, I thought you meant like at night.
So I think kids need helmets, maybe a Q collar, and like if you're gonna ride big waves, you have to get buff.
Yeah.
You have to have the muscles. That's what I'm learning now. Like now that I'm in the gym and my brain's feeling so much better. If you're going to ride these big waves, your neck needs to be so strong. Yeah. I've got this thing called what's it called?
Neck band?
What's it called? Joe Rogan's always talking about
it. Yeah, the thing that...
Iron neck. I have an iron neck.
Oh, so you recommend a strong neck.
Everyone needs an iron neck.
Iron neck.
If you're gonna surf big waves, it's this big thing you put on your head and you turn it and it's weighted and you're like
yeah, it doesn't look the coolest, but it's cool.
Well, it's just a workout thing. And you just
I've seen Joe Rogan with his rotisserie
chicken. If you're wiping out and your neck's super strong, it's not gonna jolt, because that's what big you're like you punch me.
Throw my West Peak. Wow. So yeah, that would be cool. I think you're right. Some sort of like plan for these kids. Like you're getting head injuries. Because normally what they do in football, concussion, let's check he's okay. Get him back out there. Go now.
Yeah, they have more people watching out. Like we need to really look out for each other, because someone like Landon, he got into drugs.
Yeah.
And that's the classic tale.
Because it feels good.
Someone with brain injury, they're having tons of anxiety, their brain hurts, they're angry.
Yeah.
They do heroin or something, makes it go away. They're like, oh, I'm normal now. Yeah, pain pill.
Yeah, popping pills.
A lot of the Hawaiians they get on ice, which is like a heroin.
Jeez.
Dude,
Let's start it.
I have so many friends. Like I don't want to say their names.
Yeah.
But like that I grew up with, and like, dude, it's Hawaiians are so gnarly.
Yeah.
They're charging from day one.
The second they're born.
And like when you're that gnarly, you have to, dude. You need hugs.
Hugs? Let's start a corporation, sterlingshugs.com.
we need women
to hug people.
Well, not to get all like all our women's, they're like, I don't know, they're like so obsessed with Instagram.
They don't hug anymore.
Well, think about our moms and our grandmothers. They like kept families together.
I know.
And they watched out for you, and if you started straying, they'd check in on you and loving on you. Like women were like shepherds for us to make sure because men, we get so gnarly and we're like, I just want charge. And we need that womanly love to nurture us and like keep us grounded.
Do you know what the Hawaiian word is for mom?
Auntie?
Auntie. We need aunties everywhere.
I think when guys, they start getting brain injuries, we can't talk to anyone.
They're really, I'm good.
And if we have people that like love us and hug it, like when you get a hug, there's so many guys I see, and if you try to hug them, they'd be like,
yeah, they shrivel up.
They need it though. It like takes down that emotional wall.
I know.
Because, I grew up without getting hugged.
Yeah. I looked right into your eyes when you said that. Me too.
Me too.
Hug.
I think hugs.
Hugs are the answer.
I think it is a big part of it.
And also a full-on planned medical situation. Iron neck, everything.
What I'm meaning is we need to love each other and look out for each other.
Right. Maybe we start an iron hug. Like an iron neck.
Well, the ancient Hawaiians, they were very loving.
Really?
They
What
used
happened?
to put their heads on each other, and they called it the breath of life. And they'd be like, they were so connected. That's why to get as gnarly as you can, you need the emotional side too. Because I've gotten like too gnarly, and you get all weird emotional, and you start crying about weird stuff.
You're like a puppy commercial.
You really got to find the balance of like, I know it's cliche, but we need love.
Yeah, all we need is love. The Beatles said it right.
We really do.
Well, let's check in on Landon later. Make sure he's all right
Well,
when he gets out of jail. I guess.
he's out.
He's out.
What's funny is he had bail.
Right. He won. He has all the
He
bail
won
money.
$60K. He's like, great, got the money.
Got the bond money, man.
Is that not the most core?
Dude, let's make a movie.
That's got to be a movie.
And you play Landon.
And I'll play Landon.
You kind of look like him.
I know, I do kind of look like.
And I'll be like the cop that.
What's funny? He makes really great music.
Oh, really? He's an artist?
He's like a famous musician for reggae and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, check out his music. It's like really good. What a freaking core load. He's like doing reggae, running from the cops, winning the Eddie.
Dude.
Like we need a movie on this guy.
Dude, Landon would do it.
Do you know who Eddie Aikau was?
No.
He was like a pioneer of Waimea Bay.
Eddie kind of made that spot famous.
He made that spot famous, and back in the day, Eddie, he used to do the traditional like Hawaiian where they sail to Tahiti.
Dang.
On like a Polynesian boat.
Whoa.
So he used to do like tours or something, and he was taking a crew of people to Tahiti, and the boat capsized.
Really?
Yeah, and he had his giant Waimea board.
What?
And they're all like, "No, don't go!" And he's like, "I'm gonna go get us help," and he just paddled off by himself in the middle of the ocean. He was gonna paddle back to Hawaii. He was just like,
dude,
and they never saw him again.
That's how he died?
Yes.
How did I not know any of this?
He's the highest level of core lord.
Oh my.
Eddie, you're looking good. You weren't in here last year, but this year you are, right?
Yes, I think the contest this year is very difficult and tough to pick the winners because everybody is so good and everybody was doing well and performing great.
God. So they're saying like the love of Eddie, like the way he loved people, like he lifeguarded like that.
That's so
he
cool.
was willing to give his life up. He's a modern day Jesus, dude.
Dude, that's sad that he just paddled off.
That's why the event's so special.
Right.
They really stay true to the aloha spirit of it.
That is so cool.
And it's so sacred because it's like the contest is only run on certain days, and like when you're down there and you listen to like the family talk about it, like it's like, whoa, this is like that's why I love Hawaiian culture. Like you go to California and everyone's like,
yeah, sprinters.
What? And you get to Hawaii and they're talking about the ancient spirits in the mountains and how, and like you kind of think they're crazy at first, and then when you're there for a while, you're like, whoa, there's actually something to this.
Totally. Wow, that's wild. You don't see that in any other sport. Like, this is where Emmitt Smith paddled off.
This Emmitt Smith helmet
Dallas Cowboys
was a sacred.
Yeah, he saved a goldfish.
That's why surfing, it's,
special.
Is it a sport or is it a spiritual?
The problem is we all want to make money, so they turn it into this money-making machine.
Yeah, you're right.
But dude, that's rad. I never knew that story.
Dude, it's super sacred.
That's cool.
And when you're down at Waimea Bay,
the
whole island shuts down and everyone comes.
Yeah.
So no one can walk down because it's just this tiny stretch.
How do you watch it?
You have to park miles.
And walk,
I used to live at Pipeline, so we'd walk from Pipeline, and it's like an hour walk.
Dude, that's
Or
kind of
40
cool.
minutes.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it's an all-day event,
That's
and
cool.
everyone's hammered.
I feel the spirit.
And we're all, "Wah!"
I really feel it now.
Now, people that have just surfing in the event is an honor.
Right.
Like,
How many people? How do you enter to the Waimea Bay contest?
it's all core lords.
Really. So you have
Yes. So I don't know. I think there's 20 to 30 guys that are in it.
Yeah.
And it's literally word of mouth who's been putting in the time there.
Really.
Yeah. So like the guys that have been in the contest in past winners, I think they're elders and they choose who gets to come in to the contest.
I pick you, and you're like, I don't want to do it.
Like Ross Clark Jones, I believe he's 60 years old, and he was surfing in the contest this year.
No way.
And he took the gnarliest wipeout. He jumped from the top of this 20-footer. He's like, "Whoa!" He's 60.
You can do some.
And he
Grandpa!
cut his arm, and he gets to the beach, and someone put like a doobie in his mouth, and he was just like, he was just smoking a doobie, and they're fixing his cut.
Dude, they're like,
He
Grandpa.
didn't even care.
Dude, that's wild.
Dude, Ross Clark Jones. I wish we could get him on this podcast.
Ross Clark.
The things he's seen.
Dude.
Him and Tom Carroll used to cruise them.
Yeah.
Tom Carroll.
Why do you always do that?
Because you said like that.
Tom Carroll.
Because you thought I was talking about Tom Curran.
You're like a Tom Carroll.
Tom Carroll had brain injuries too.
Every surfer has.
And he got into heroin.
Oh, that's the. Ugh.
Have you read his book?
Mm-mm.
I remember reading his book when I was like 16.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this guy is sick.
Dude.
Tom Carroll, he was such a core lord and no one knew he was on heroin.
He's like, yeah.
But he was trying to recover from all the brain issues.
Yep.
Tom Carroll, he could be another one that can help the community. Like, because meditation is like so key in healing. Now Tom is like the happiest,
I know,
most perfect person ever.
I love watching his lives.
He's so nice. He's like the only nice world champion
Ever.
Because I think he let it go.
Yeah, he just released it.
He told me once, he's like, I couldn't be a world champion anymore in my mind.
Right.
Because it was holding me back from like true happiness.
Because like trying to keep that ego, like I'm world champion.
Yes. Like for the guys that are like the gnarliest sportsmen ever, it's normally from like the most lame, like ego. I need to be something more than what I am already.
Right.
And that's the biggest trick of the ego.
Well, think about being like a LeBron James or all these people that just all day they're just talking about you. How many points, how many records you break, how many, like Kelly's, we're all just making them.
Yeah, we're adding to the fire.
Yeah.
Because we worship it.
Yeah, we worship it.
Surely there could be, I wish there could be a balance in creating amazing athletes, but they're not doing it out of low self-esteem.
Right. And we're not worshiping them.
Where we can worship like the level.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like, oh, you're more special than some. Like Gatorade always makes you feel like that their athletes are better than you, and you'll never be able to get there.
Right.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They make you feel like sad, kind
like they're
of.
superheroes.
Oh, you're not going to be Michael Jordan? Well, you kind of suck.
Just buy our shoes.
You're just not tough enough. You're just not this. You're just not that.
Kobe.
And then it kind of makes you like, well, maybe if I buy the shoes, it will. It's a marketing trick.
It's genius.
But it causes depression. Dude, I'm telling you, so many surfers were all in Kelly's shadow.
But we made the shadow.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can joke about it, but I'm telling you, so many guys were so depressed because they're in Kelly's shadow.
They're like, I'm not Kelly.
Dude, there's so many amateur contests that I've been in where like you'll be out and you'll do the best thing you've ever done, and they're like, Kelly could actually do it better than that.
Kelly did it bald.
Kelly did it bald. Can you? And people get lost in that. I've seen like guys that were on tour, but they never won a contest. They never did this. They never did that. And dude, I watched them after they quit go into the abyss.
Real
estate. And I'm like, dude.
They went into real estate.
Dude, they go into real estate and they get sad.
Yeah. And then they compare themselves to the Kelly of the real estate world.
Like Kelly's living at Pipeline in the best real estate.
I know.
Dude, I'm telling you, so many Florida core lords, like,
are just selling real estate sad.
I kind of feel like that era might be over, though. Like, I don't know if this new era has that kind of pressure on them like we did. Like, now, like, TikTok.
It's different now.
Like, Jake Paul is people's heroes now,
Ugh.
which is scary.
Very scary. Yeah, it's true.
Have you checked that clip of Rob Machado?
Yeah.
Speaking of Californians, he's trying to toughen up.
Oh, really? Cut to the clip.
I guess he's with Laird right now.
He looks like a fish out of water to me. He doesn't look like he belongs down there.
It's like his hair is almost bigger than him.
I know. He's withering away. His pecs were doing something cool.
Dude, Rob has great pecs.
I know. For that body style, his pecs are juicy. You see him flapping in the water?
Dude, he has the juiciest pecs.
Love you, Rob.
What's crazy is like he probably hasn't done one push-up in his whole life.
No, he just walks up those stairs. In his house.
Dude, Rob is like he's like a rancher. He's
Yeah.
like Californian rancher.
But like hemp rancher.
But he has nothing to ranch.
Yeah.
So now he has to like walk around and find things.
I feel like he's out of place.
Well,
Like-
his grandfather was this he owned half of San Diego ranch.
Yeah.
Like the logo on Rob's board is actually his father or
Isn't
his
it like a thing they would press on cows?
Yeah, and the emblem on cows and stuff. So I think Rob, he has a rancher's brain in there.
Yeah.
But now it's just like looking for coolness.
Like Arnett's. Looking for spy dragon.
Yeah, it's like looking for like influencer money.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Rob got so mad at me for having a plastic bottle.
So he was mad that you were like not recycling?
Yeah, he's like, you're using a one-day plastic.
A one use?
Like it was like the most mad I've ever seen him at me.
So you were like...
And people send Rob. Rob is the biggest influencer on earth.
So he gets merch all the time?
Dude, he yelled at me about the plastic, and I look out on his front porch. Dude, there's boxes
with plastic wrap.
Yeah, and he opened them all up, and there's plastic like piled up to the ceiling. And he went to pick it up. He's like, "Argh!" And he's like walking the trash can. He's like trying to put it in. He's like stepping on. He's like, and then I'm with my plastic bottle. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
have a whole can full.
I'm like, you're freaking accepting free gifts all over the world with plastics.
What did he say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
but in my mind, I was like,
you little plastic man.
He's yelling at me with my plastic bottle, and he's jumping on a trash can full of plastic, trying to get it down.
Oh, that's funny.
I remember thinking though, I was like, what the
You
heck?
should have said something.
Dude, Rob got so mad at me once for another thing.
What?
He thought I stole his fins.
Why would...
He thought I like lost him or something.
Oh, okay.
And we're in the van. Rob's like very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Because he's so nice, he can't actually just be mean to you.
Right.
So all day long, he's like, Sterling, I lost my fins.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, he opens his backpack and they're right there. And he's like, oh, sorry, Sterling. Sorry,
Sterling. Dude, I couldn't see Rob getting mad.
He can't. Rob is such a golden calf to San Diego.
Yeah.
Where Rob can't say no to people, so he'll just stop talking to them the rest of their lives.
Yeah. He's like, I'll just ignore him till I'm dead.
Because he really is that nice.
Yeah.
Like, so I think he has a hard time saying no.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, just telling someone like, nah, we're not doing that. Or,
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'm just going to not talk to you the rest of my life.
Good on you, Rob.
And Rob's so famous, it's like no one can say anything.
Yeah. They just...
Because he has like a billboard.
I know, he's everywhere.
He's on a bank.
They have like smoothie shops everywhere.
There's his face is on smoothies everywhere.
I'll get the Machado...
Machadi, macchiachi, acai ball.
Look at the Machachai. Dude, so is the Hawk Tuah girl going to jail?
Dude, Hawk Tuah is gnarly.
Is she Hawk Tuah? Bye-bye. Gone?
She got involved with the freaking Logan Paul.
Yeah, some sort of crypto.
Well, not him, but the same people that, like, he scammed a bunch of people through crypto.
Yeah, but they're not smart enough. You think this Hawk Tuah girl has any idea what's going on?
I don't know, dude. Like, I was watching this interview from CoffeeZilla.
Yeah.
And CoffeeZilla, like, did a Zoom call with them. CoffeeZilla is this guy who calls people making, like, meme coins, any type of crypto. He is like a CIA agent.
Like an undercover.
Not undercover. He calls them out on YouTube.
Oh.
So he caught on to Hawk Tuah's thing, and he's like, no, you guys are like legit stealing. So they wanted to show how like noble. They were like, we'll do a Zoom call with you.
Uh-oh.
So he calls them, and he literally is like, y'all are like straight up stealing. And Hawk Tuah, she got snippy, dude.
Did she?
And that's what made me think, I'm like, dude, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, but I don't even know what cryptocurrency is.
No one does.
So you think she
started a meme coin, and like meme coins, like, if you get them high enough in money, they can be worth something. But the problem is they get a bunch of people to invest in it at once.
Yeah.
So it went up to 500 million, and then they cash out immediately.
And they're done.
And they pull out all their monies. So they get millions of dollars, and then it drops, and it's over.
Wow.
It's a big cash grab.
It's a pyramid scheme mixed in with lying. And
so I was like, oh, she got tricked. But when I was listening to that Zoom call, I was like, dude, she knows, because she left the call early. She's like, hey, boys, I'm tired. I'm going to go to sleep now.
I'm hungover.
Later.
So maybe she's going to jail, guys.
Well, apparently she might go to jail.
It'd be cool for like a couple months just to say it.
I just think it's funny because we all like loved her so much, and then she's in jail.
That's what's scary. You get famous quick, and then all of a sudden you're in jail.
Well, think about it. She's probably so poor, and these guys like, hey, we did this with Logan Paul. We made a bunch of money. Like, do you want to do it? And she's like, fuck yeah, mate.
Yeah, tired of mate.
Like,
let's all pray for Hawk Tuah.
Dude, I was driving on the bridge the other day.
The 3 Mile Bridge?
I was watching the birds sit on like the power lines. And do you think the birds, they like sit around each other, like talk about like who flies the gnarliest?
Wait, so you are asking if birds have like competitive flying talk?
Yeah, like are birds like us? You know, like everything we do is like competitive. Yeah. And we're comparing.
You see a dude walk by and you're like, God, he looks like he could suck it in.
Do you think birds, like they're like, dude, that guy thinks he's so gnarly over there with his freaking pink chest.
You see him fly down? He didn't even need to do that. He could have just gone straight.
Yeah, do you think they're critiquing each other flying? Like, dude, look at the way that guy's flying.
Yeah, why is Teddy dropping down so fast?
Dude, Teddy always drops straight down. Like, doesn't he know if you take the upper, higher routes?
Yeah, you could coast a little better.
Or do you think it's all just instincts?
Instincts. I don't know.
Instincts.
I would love it, though. Yeah, there's like a competitive... I
wish we could hear their brains. And where do they sleep?
Where do pelicans sleep?
No one knows.
Where do seagulls sleep?
Have you ever seen a seagull taking a nap?
Never.
Where do they go?
Is there like a little door they go into every night, and then the door opens and they come out?
Under the bridge, they all just...
Yeah, where are they?
A lot of people think birds are actually
cameras,
robots.
I believe it.
Really?
Just like up in trees, like, and the government's just...
I met this guy once, and he like really believed it. He's like, dude, pigeons.
They're cameras.
They're actually CIA spy cameras.
No, I don't really.
But I looked at a pigeon and was like,
yeah, they do have that perfect.
Got me kind of thinking like, oh, that's kind of really. I've been so pissed lately.
About what?
On DoorDash, sometimes I get a craving for a burger.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I want the burger now, and I want it hot.
Yeah.
So I'm like DoorDash, and I do extra money. I'm like, just freaking get it to me.
So you can pay extra money to make sure it's hot and spicy for you.
Yeah, you pay the express.
Oh.
And the burger joint, it's like, well, I'm a little lazy. It's like 5 minutes away.
Okay.
But when I have the burger, I want to be like I want to pay the extra money. Like,
yeah,
it's like my white privilege power.
It's your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, like I don't want to go get it. I want you to bring it to me warm
and leave the door.
And dude, the freaking DoorDash people, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they keep going the wrong directions. And one drove over the bridge and
with your burger.
Yeah.
What an
I
idiot.
can't get the burger called to me. So I'm like yelling at DoorDash people. The first time I was like pissed. I was like, whatever. And then I wanted the next day. I was like, I want a burger.
Yeah.
So I like did it again, and I was like, better not. And they did the same thing.
So they get your order and they take it the wrong.
They go the wrong direction, and then they end up on the bridge to the other town, and then come back. So the third one, I was like, so I messaged them. I'm like, don't go over the bridge. And they're like, huh?
Why would I?
So then they're heading to me, and then I see them turning. I'm like, where are you going?
You can talk to them?
Yeah, you can message them.
Where are you going?
They're like, oh, I got to stop by a restaurant. I got another order. I'm like, you're 2 minutes from my house. You're going, like, you were going at me. And
dude.
And he's like, well, he's like, you're going to have to take it up with DoorDash. I'm like, I've had a cold burger for 3 nights in a row, and I just want the burger. And he's like, I really feel you, bro. But, like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, you're on my street. Just drop it off. He's like, you got to take it up with DoorDash.
You end up leaving and finding him, and you could have just gone to
and he was just trying to double down on the money because they
Right.
can make more money if they make stops at other restaurants.
But you just want a hot burger.
And he's thinking like, oh, this is just a burger. I'll get him to him. I'll just go. And I'm like, I caught him before. I'm like, don't do it.
Dude.
And he did it. And I gave him a 1 star. I was like,
dude.
1 star.
Just bam. Dude, you know the other day, before I started counting calories, I went to Jersey Mike's. It is the best thing on the planet to get it Mike's Way.
What's Mike's Way?
It's like the oils and the onions and all that. And dude, I texted my friend like this long conversation about, has your wife ever made you a sandwich this good? There's no way. Like, it is the best
Isn't
thing.
it warm?
Oh, it's warm, fresh bread, warm, fresh meat, crispy bacon.
You turned into like a leprechaun.
Dude, it's so good.
Ireland.
Has anyone's wife ever made something as good as Jersey Mike's? I dare to
Does
say
anyone's
no.
wife cook anymore?
No.
You don't say that.
Oh. Is it even nice to say women cook anymore? Jeez.
Dude, the next generation is screwed.
Like, I took a picture of my daughter. She got a new kitchen set. She's 1 year old. And I wanted to be like, start her young. Like, with a comment. And I was like, I'm not going to write it because
start them young.
Get them in the kitchen. And I'm like, wait, I'll get canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's LA people.
Let's pretend we're LA people.
Okay, yeah. Right now, you and me are from LA.
Dude, I just got 200K in my Roth 401k.
You have a Roth 401k?
Yeah.
I put all mine in crypto.
You did? Did Billy tell you?
Yeah, Billy told me.
About the Roth or the crypto?
Well, I wanted to invest all my OnlyFans money into something more secure.
Secure. Secure. I feel like they all just have money for some reason.
And honestly, I'm still an LA person.
Yeah.
Like, my butt is getting tired because filling up all these fart jars is rough.
Oh, for OnlyFans. My granddaughter went to OnlyFans college.
Did she?
Yeah, she just got in her second semester.
Oh, down in Orange County?
Yeah. They opened up a community OnlyFans college.
I hear it's great.
Yeah. It costs $200K a semester. One thing about LA people is like they all have money and they're never doing anything.
They're just looking for the next pant.
They're walking by like the Patagonia store in Encinitas, spending $90,000 on a new jacket.
Is anyone poor in California? How can they all have money?
I know. Where do they get it all? It's got to be their parents.
Is that what it is?
Nepotism.
And it's like the poor people in California, they're all like the gnarly homeless.
I know.
And they're intent. Yeah, there's no in between.
There's no like white collar. Where did poor people live?
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Deep inland.
I think you're right. It's just all the rich parents from all over the land.
They all just set up camp there one year.
Right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching episode 50. Happy New Year, 2025.
Ryan's going to lose 70 pounds.
I'm going to lose 70 pounds. Oh, count your
Hold
calories.
him accountable.
Hold me accountable. Love you guys. Go get a West Peak. Oh, wait, you're doing it? Uh-oh, New Year. Whoa. Dude, you know what muscle I always see? Is that side muscle.
How's it? Thank you for watching Pinch My Salt, the hit podcast of the world's #1 surfer, Sterling Spencer. You know the rules. Subscribe and tickle that like button. Pinch My Salt.
What is that called? Seriously, you look like a human butterfly.
When I'm at the gym,
dude,
there's the machine that's just back, and you go like this.
Yeah.
And this huge guy, he was doing it, and the bottom level's 280, and he couldn't go all the he couldn't go all the way. We can save it to Patreon.
Just keep going.
So he had a 280, and he was just like, and I was like, dude, this guy's gnarly.
Yeah.
And when I went to do it, I was like, this is nothing.
And it's that muscle?
It's this.
What is that thing?
Paddling my whole life.
Oh, because I've never even... See, I don't have that.
So when I was doing it, I went up one.
Dang.
And I still was like feeling nothing.
So that's the paddle muscle.
Yeah, that's why I'm super
Jeez. I saw it today while you were cooking eggs, and I was like, what the frick? That's the muscle. Can I touch it real quick? Yeah, that thing. Yeah, you have a turtle shell.
paddling my whole life,
Dude. That's pretty gnarly.